Test. Hello, and future self and anybody interested in watching this video. This is a build diary for PoE Expedition League. I just want to record the progress of my characters, so next time I do play, I don't have to reinvent the wheel. I can just instantly apply the current things I'm doing, and also maybe review my progress and see what I could have done earlier. This is my first league playing solo self-found. I'm level 87. I currently only have a few watchstones. I just started playing maybe like a week ago. It's been annoying kind of balancing between logbooks and heist quests. I think I'm just going to stop doing heist quests because I don't know the exact payout of them. Sure, they give a lot of currency and stuff, but I'm not really hurting right now. I'm not really crafting anything, even though I need gear upgrades, which maybe I should take a look at again. But it's kind of hard to pinpoint exactly what I need. So in my helmet, I'm running a cast when damage taken, mortal call, increased duration, phase run right now. I'd like to swap the phase run for enduring cry and potentially anoint the instant war cry on my amulet to just be able to allocate that to my left click, so I'm constantly getting the HP regen every 8 seconds, and also just generating endurance charges for the physical damage reduction, the elemental resistance, and then that would also bolster up my my mortal call with the endurance charges, because then I'd take less physical damage that way as well. The enduring cry can't be supported by cast when damage taken, so I could put that to a level as high as my strength allows. Also, I'm trying to push over this increased duration support to level 20. I think it's going to be kind of tough because I don't have a lot of strength right now, and I am probably going to need some June or crafting help for gem XP to push it to level 20. I'm probably going to have to swap to a lower one right now. I am leveling one in my offhand. I want to max that out so I can swap it back to a level 1 with 20% quality for a little bit of more skill duration. It always helps for everything linked. Phase run will probably end up going in my boots. I will swap out portal, even though it is really nice right now with the increased duration, and there's just auras in here, so it wouldn't really have any supports, but maybe the auras can be moved elsewhere, and then this could go maybe in a 4-link with bear trap, and maybe instead of unbound ailments, I would apply increased duration to that, also add phase run, and then we could have some sort of hybrid going on there. So I found a tabula rasa early in the acts. Very easy 6-link, very lucky. I haven't found one since, but obviously I've gotten a few humility and vanity cards, so I'll eventually look to double corrupt this. I have not considered swapping chest whatsoever. Mana was not an issue earlier on when my gems were lower levels. It's started to become slightly annoying. I cannot regen all that much mana, and in longer logbooks and long map encounters I do suffer, especially I can see myself suffering in longer bosses. I have killed Itsiri. I'm going to be looking to kill her more to swap these out for Itsiri's step. Rings I have are just found with a little bit of fire and cold. I'm considering swapping over to Malachai's Artifice right now, but I still don't need it because I'm not pushing any large bosses, so that may come later on. Currently I'm looking to fix other gear issues, and also maybe either get better rampage gloves or another piece of rampage gear on a weapon swap. That would just be really nice, because this really isn't giving me any stats. The Rampage is nice for the stuns and the kill effects. The recover 20% life is a little bit nice, but again, this could be res, life, evasion, etc., and that would all help me survive more. So I'm really considering which one would be the correct option there. Also, my other item is 4 blue, and it has a Arcanist brand, Wave of Conviction, Hex Touch, Conductivity, so anything I set that on has a lot less lightning resistance, so I end up doing a lot more damage there. Here I just have a Phase Run, Enduring Cry, and Clarity. Actually, Clarity would have to go in the boots, so either Phase Run gets dropped, or we'll see. I did find a Retaliation Chime pretty early on. I put Diamond Skin on it recently for the resistance once I got a few oils. This is really hard to replace for me because it's just basically 34% increased damage, 34% more damage. I do need the strength as well. The dex does help. It's also just a bit of increased crit chance, and I feel like it's a pretty decent corruption target once I settle my stats, but there's other things I could corrupt. Also, using well orbs for maps will be very important, so that will be a scarce resource. My wands are absolute dog shit. I have +1 to lightning. I haven't found one since. I haven't really been IDing rares. It's been getting really annoying. I just have way too many rares in my dump tab, so I kind of adjusted my filter, and then occasionally I'll pick stuff up. I have a lot of like jewelry here, and then basically whenever I have a little bit of extra room, I pick something up and do chaos recipe. So I don't have too many alts, I don't have too much chaos, kind of just relying on drops for now. Maybe that's the wrong way to play, but we'll see. So yeah, boots are just res, move speed, really hoping the series steps roll well. If I do get a drop, apparently they're pretty common, so we'll see about that. This belt has been hard to replace. It's really high life and chaos res. I have gotten like little to no blessed orbs, so it's hard to want to reroll this right now. This is definitely going to either be an armor base, or I'm going to do the 3 red trick and then just swap on the 4 link, 3 link trick. Like 3 socket, then 4 socket to see if it's red. If it's red, link it. If not, 3 socket again and repeat. My flasks. So I have 100% increased recovery on low life. I don't think instant would help. The regeneration is pretty good mitigation. I have been getting one shot recently in like T6 and T7 maps with like crazy mods. It's mostly expeditions have been one-shotting me. Poison has been a little bit of an issue, but it's not too. I usually reroll maps with poison. This gives me corrupting blood immunity if I use it when bleeding, so that's good. I have an increased duration armor flask, really nice. The quartz flask with phasing and dodge, obviously really good. Might be kind of redundant now a bit with phase run, but the 6% dodge is still really good to have. Just adds to my defensive layers in big packs. I get hit less, etc. Also removes curses. I don't like the reduced duration on there. I guess it's 25% increased effect, but 25% of 6 is not a whole number, so it's not getting like a. If it was like a 8% dodge and then it was 25%, that would bring it up to 10, which would be really nice. But right now, it's not getting the full value. It's just being like a 1% extra dodge for each, so I feel like that's kind of wasted, and I might want to reroll that. I am low on alterations though, and I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to be needing them for. Alchemist's Quicksilver Flask of Adrenaline with increased effect and no charges gained. Really, really good for moving between packs. I macroed Flame Dash and Phase Run between my E and R, so I just press them two together, and then I pop this, and I run like a madman, and then by the time I'm at the next pack, this flask is done, I start gaining charges from killing the next pack, and then I can pop it again. Very, very good playstyle. This is usually how I end up speeding most of the mage characters I play. Enduring Eternal Mana Flask of Heat. Again, I've been having massive mana issues. Problem is I'm reserving a lot of mana, and flask charges are kind of scarce, so I might actually consider replacing this. I don't need to be freeze immune because I run Arctic Armor, and chill hasn't been the biggest issue since all of my move speed multipliers. This actually also needs quality, now that I'm looking at it. That's weird. In my offhand, I'm just leveling some other traps and mines if I ever decided to switch. Lightning Spire Trap if I needed some single target, just a little bit of extra burst, and increased duration. This was the original one that I was going to push to 20. Slower projectiles, everything's almost 20 here. Ball Lightning's almost 20, I'm really excited. I'm going to throw a bunch of GCPs, I have some gems sitting here. So yeah, and then the last thing is another Ball Lightning in case this one fails to corrupt to 21. I'm definitely going to double corrupt it, I'm not just going to waste a Vol Orb when it could end up as a 21-23 for a little bit of extra damage. So I have Bear Trap, Cluster Traps, Unbound Ailments. The Cluster Trap could technically be removed, but it's nice for some speedy rares that take some weird pathing to you, basically. Unbound Ailments is really nice because it multiplies the more damage from trap and mine hits, and also I believe the stun that they get locked into. So I have Ball Lightning, High Impact Mine, Increased Crit, Lesser Multiple Projectiles, Trap and Mine, Swift Assembly. I might drop Swift Assembly. I'll have to look at the chance for more damage. It's nice in bosses probably, but I think in mapping I could have some sort of penetration or something here, which would be just more consistent damage. These are huge damage multipliers though. It's 18% more damage, 24%, no, even more, it doesn't matter. So yeah, my links aren't perfect, I can definitely fix them, and so I think Pen would be really, really good, because some mobs have just been stupidly tanky with a little bit of elemental resistance. So for the passives, these are my ascendancies. It's really nice because I blind everything, and then I do more damage to blinded. So I've got all this. I still have 2 points to grab here. I'm probably going to switch a bunch of this critical strike chance to multi, which will be a lot more damage. I'd like to respec out of this strength. Once I hit 90 plus, I'm going to be popping into these like edge life nodes. The mine throwing speed would be nice to have as well. I might swap this to crit strike, but it's a lot of damage. I'm not sure exactly. This will go from chance to multi. I have a jewel socket here I can pick up. This will probably be where I put a cluster jewel. More evasion and life here. I don't think this is worth it. I'm not sure if this even applies to spells, honestly. Air dancing is something I'm considering for the future, but it'll depend how much evasion rating I get. And also I have a lot of Pantheons to upgrade, so we'll see how it all wraps up and comes together. So yeah, I'm just looking for cluster jewels right now and a bit of levels, because when I swap I have like 3800 life, and then definitely with the 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5, 6 I could pick up. That would be a lot of extra life. I'd probably hit like 4.5k, maybe 5k. I'm considering swapping to Calms later, and I'm still looking for a Tremor Rod, and then 2 more damage points here, and then the Cluster Jewels. So we'll figure out what happens there. And yeah, I think I should just keep progressing my map, my atlas, because like delve has been nice. I always enjoy delving, but I don't enjoy heist. It's annoying, especially the quests. Logbooks don't feel that rewarding, but I've only ran some low tier ones, so we'll see. And yeah, that's all. I'm gonna be looking to get some good weapons, maybe like a craft a +1 amulet if that even gives me any damage. Eventually swap from Tabula to like a real defense. Maybe 6-link Tremor Rod and Calms. That would be a huge amount of HP. And yeah.